You have been carrying doubt like a burden, not knowing that it is the very weight keeping your good from reaching you. Doubt is not a mere feeling that passes through your mind. It is a command you are giving to the deepest part of yourself, the part that shapes your experience and brings form to your beliefs. When you doubt, you are divided. One part of you reaches toward the thing you desire, health, abundance, peace, harmony, and another part of you pulls away from it, saying quietly, "But what if it does not come? What if I am wrong? What if I am not worthy?" And the subconscious mind, which knows no argument, which accepts what you feel most deeply, responds to this division with confusion. It cannot bring forth two opposing beliefs at once. It moves according to the one you hold with the greatest conviction. This is the hidden law. The subconscious mind does not judge your thoughts as good or bad, true or false. It simply accepts what you impress upon it and makes it real in your experience. And so doubt, when entertained, becomes the builder of your disappointment. Not because the universe is against you, but because you have instructed the creative power within you to withhold what you desire. But here is the promise I give you today. Doubt can be removed. It can be dissolved, not through force or a struggle, but through understanding and faith. When you see clearly how doubt operates, and when you replace it with calm expectancy, you will find that the subconscious mind responds with perfect obedience to your new instruction. Doubt begins with a misunderstanding of how life works. Most people believe that their circumstances create their feelings, that what happens to them determines what they can believe. They say, "When I see the money, I will believe in abundance. When I feel better, I will believe in health. When the relationship improves, I will believe in love." But this is backward. This is the great reversal that keeps so many in bondage. The truth is this: belief comes first, and circumstances follow. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner convictions. What you accept as true in your heart, what you feel to be real in the quiet depths of your mind, becomes the pattern upon which your experience is built. The subconscious does not wait for proof. It is the proof maker. It takes your dominant feeling and creates the evidence of it in your life. Doubt arises when you place your faith in appearances rather than in the invisible law. You look at your bank account and doubt prosperity. You feel a pain in your body and doubt healing. You see discord around you and doubt that peace is possible. But appearances are only the outpicturing of yesterday's thinking. They are not the cause, they are the effect. And when you give them power, when you bow to them as though they are final, you instruct your subconscious to continue creating more of the same. Let me be plain with you. Doubt is fear that your desire will not come to pass. It is anxiety wearing the mask of caution. It whispers, Be realistic. Do not hope too much. Protect yourself from disappointment. And so you withdraw your faith. You take back the instruction you gave to the creative power within you, and in doing so, you cancel your own good. There are men and women who pray sincerely, who speak affirmations daily, who desire change with all their heart, and yet nothing shifts. Why? Because after they pray, they doubt. After they affirm, they question. After they visualize, they return to worry. And the subconscious, receiving these mixed messages, remains still. It cannot move forward when you are pulling it backward. Think of a farmer who plants a seed in the ground. He does not return each day to dig it up and examine whether it is growing. He does not stand over the soil and say, I wonder if this will work. I hope I did it. Right? Maybe nothing will come of this. No, he plants the seed, waters it, and trusts the law of growth to do its work. He has faith in the process, even though he cannot see it happening beneath the surface. You must treat your desires in the same way. When you plant a thought seed in your subconscious through prayer or affirmation, you must leave it there with confidence. You must water it with gratitude, with expectation, with the quiet knowing that the law is already at work. Doubt is the act of digging up the seed before it has time to sprout, and then you wonder why nothing grows. Do you see now how faith turns the invisible into form? It is not blind optimism or wishful thinking. It is the recognition that the creative power within you responds to your feeling, and that when you feel your desire as already fulfilled, the subconscious accepts it and begins to manifest it in your world. Here is the realization that changes everything. The subconscious mind is always saying yes to you. It never argues, never judges, never doubts. It simply reflects back to you the nature of your habitual thinking. If you think in terms of limitation, it says yes to limitation. If you think in terms of abundance, it says yes to abundance. It is neutral, obedient, and infinitely powerful. Doubt, then, is not something imposed upon you from outside. It is a habit of thought that you have, accepted and repeated until it became familiar. And just as you learn to doubt, you can learn to believe. Just as you taught yourself to fear disappointment, you can teach yourself to expect fulfillment. The power is in your hands, because the subconscious is your servant, not your master. When you realize that every outcome in your life has been shaped by the beliefs you held, whether you were conscious of them or not, you also realize that you can change those beliefs. You are not at the mercy of fate, luck, or circumstance. You are the operator of your own mind, and your mind is the gateway through which all good flows into your experience. This is not arrogance. This is spiritual law. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Your heart, your subconscious feeling, is the creative center. What you feel to be true becomes your reality. And so the removal of doubt is simply the replacement of one feeling with another. It is the choice to feel faith instead of fear, certainty instead of confusion, peace instead of conflict. And this is where understanding becomes demonstration. Now let me show you how to remove doubt from your mind and replace it with faith that moves mountains. The first step is to recognize doubt when it appears. Do not ignore it. Do not suppress it, but do not believe it either. See it for what it is, a thought, a habit, a reaction to past conditioning. Say to yourself, this is doubt speaking. It is not truth. It is not the voice of my deeper self. It is simply an old pattern trying to repeat itself. In this way, you take away its power. You stop identifying with it. The second step is to turn your attention to what you desire and to feel it as already accomplished. This is not pretending. This is not fantasy. This is the use of your imagination in the way it was meant to be, used as the creative faculty that impresses the subconscious mind. Close your eyes and imagine the fulfillment of your desire. See it clearly. Feel the relief, the joy, the satisfaction of having it now. Let that feeling fill you completely. Do not think about how it will happen or when it will happen. Simply dwell in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. When you do this, the subconscious accepts the image you are giving it. It does not know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. To the subconscious, the feeling is the reality, and so it begins to rearrange your outer world to match the inner picture you have created. But here's where most people stumble. They do this once or twice, and then doubt creeps back in. They check their circumstances to see if anything has changed, and when they see no immediate evidence, they lose faith. They say, it is not working. I tried, but nothing happened. And in that moment, they cancel the good they were beginning to create. You must persist. You must return again and again to the feeling of fulfillment, especially when appearances suggest otherwise. This is faith, not the absence of difficulty, but the refusal to let difficulty dictate your inner state. It is the decision to remain anchored in your vision even when the outer world has not yet caught up. Think of a moment when you believed and it worked. Perhaps it was something small, a parking space that appeared just when you needed it, a phone call that came at the right time, a solution that arrived unexpectedly. In that moment, you did not doubt. You expected it, you felt it, and it came. The same law that worked then is working now. The only difference is the degree of your faith. Let me give you a practical method. Each night before sleep, when your conscious mind is quiet and your subconscious is most receptive, repeat a simple affirmation that corresponds to your desire. If you seek help, say, I am whole, radiant, and filled with light. If you seek abundance, say, I am prospered in all my ways, and every need is met. If you seek peace, say, I am calm, centered, and at rest in the presence of God. Say these words slowly, with feeling as though they are already true. Do not rush. Do not recite them mechanically. Let each word sink into your mind like rain into thirsty soil, and then release them. Let them go. Trust that the subconscious has received them and is already at work bringing them into manifestation. During the day, whenever doubt arises, do not argue with it. Simply redirect your attention. You might say quietly to yourself, I choose faith. I choose to believe in the goodness of life and the responsiveness of my subconscious mind. Then let the thought pass and return to your daily activities with peace. Another powerful practice is gratitude. Give thanks for your desire as though it has already been given to. See? Thank you for my health. Thank you for my abundance. Thank you for the peace that now fills my heart. Gratitude is the feeling of having received, and when you feel it genuinely, the subconscious interprets this as confirmation that your desire is real. It then proceeds to make it so in your outer experience. Can you feel that quiet certainty stirring within you now? It is not something you must create. It is already there beneath the layers of doubt and worry. It is your natural state, your divine inheritance. All you must do is remove the interference, the fearful thinking, the negative imaging, the habitual expectation of lack, and the truth of your being will shine through. Forgiveness, too, plays a vital role in removing doubts. Often, doubt is rooted in a sense of unworthiness, a belief that you do not deserve the good you desire. And this belief often comes from guilt, resentment, or self-condemnation. You must forgive yourself for past mistakes. You must forgive others who have hurt you. You must release all judgments and grievances, for they are blocks in the channel through which your good must flow. Say to yourself, I forgive myself completely. I forgive all others. I am free, and they are free. I release the past, and I walk forward in newness of life. As you do this sincerely, you will feel a lightness, a lifting of the burden, and with that lightness comes faith, the faith that you are worthy, that you are loved, that the universe is for you and not against you. Remember, the subconscious is the servant of belief. It does not serve your doubts unless you give them the power of belief. It does not serve your fears unless you dwell upon them. It serves what you accept, what you feel, what you return to again and again in your mind. And so the removal of doubt is accomplished not by fighting it, but by starving it, by withdrawing your attention from it and feeding your faith instead. You are standing now at the threshold of a new understanding. You see that doubt is not a truth about reality, but a habit of thought. You see that the subconscious mind is always ready to serve you, always, waiting for your instruction, always willing to bring forth whatever you impress upon it with conviction. The inner conflict you have felt, the tug between hope and fear, desire and doubt, is ending, not because you have gained something new, but because you have remembered something ancient. You have remembered that you are one with the creative intelligence that governs all life, and that this intelligence responds to your faith, not your fear. From this moment forward, you need not struggle against doubt. Simply choose faith. Choose to feel your good as already present. Choose to give thanks for what you desire, knowing that it is already yours, in mind, and therefore must become yours in form. What you accept inwardly, you experience outwardly. This is the law. It has never failed, and it will not fail you now. Trust it. Rest in it. Let it work through you with quiet, effortless power. You are free. You are whole. You are filled with the light of divine intelligence, and all things are possible to you because you believe. Go forward in peace, and let your faith make all things new.